Listen, bro, if you feel like it's getting hard to make money online, you probably do because you're watching this video. If that's the case, it's simply because you don't understand this one principle I'm gonna explain to you in this video. There's one thing that everyone that you see online is leveraging to make a shit ton of money and virtually guarantee that you will become multimillionaires in their life, that you're missing out on. And in this video, I'll explain exactly how you can start leveraging this thing yourself. And it's the same concept that allowed me personally to change my life and be able to make 10K a month at a very young age, at 21 years old, get my own apartment out here in Medellin, Colombia, be able to create a life of freedom. So I'll explain to you exactly like what this is and how to use this. You can, after watching this video, start doing it right away. And it's not drop shipping or trading or remote sales or like any of these opportunities that everyone is trying to like tell you to get into. You know, like there's all these gurus telling you like, this is the thing to go for, this is the opportunity that you should get into. The thing is, like, all those business models are fine. You can make money with doing them. But the thing that you probably don't understand right now is like all those models, they get saturated, you know. Like for example, there's a shit ton of people doing drop shipping, there's a shit ton of people doing copywriting, there's a shit ton of people doing SMA, you know, like all these models, there's a lot of people doing it, which means that they get saturated to a certain extent, you know. There's a certain amount of people doing it and a certain amount of people that actually want that service, you know, and there's a lot of people that are doing it, which means that there's a lot of saturation in that niche and it's hard to succeed with, it's hard to stand out from all the people that are doing it. You can always make money in anything that you do if you're good at it, but it becomes harder because there's a lot of people, so you need to be really, really good at it to succeed. And that's a different story. So the purpose of what I'm saying is though, is like this is one niche where those rules doesn't apply. There's one business model where you don't run into the issue of saturation at all, pretty much. It doesn't really exist because of how it's structured. Unlike dropshipping, unlike remote sales, unlike all these other things, the more people come to that one niche, this one niche I'm gonna tell you about, the more opportunity there is. And what it is basically the niche of social media. If you leverage social media in the right way, it doesn't work like the other stuff. How this platform works is that the more people that come on it, the more people that are consuming social media, the more creators that come on, like the more demand there is. There's a huge amount of people consuming social media, but there's a very, very small amount of people actually producing on social media. The balance between like supply and demand is completely off, which means that there's a ton of opportunity for people like you and I, anyone out there, to leverage this and be able to make money in like literally the easiest way possible. And I explained to you like the exact framework of how you can leverage this and like exactly. You're probably thinking, yeah, okay, this makes sense. I understand the concept, but like, how do we actually do this? And like, you probably think it's like super hard. You need to be like an expert in your field. And you need to have like the perfect physique, or have made it online, have made a shit ton of money, or made rich to make it. But the truth is, you don't. You just need to follow this framework. You just need to understand that people out there, they don't want to learn from like the Elon Musk, you know. You don't want to learn from the person who's like made, and it's like 10 levels ahead of you. People want to learn from someone they can actually relate to. People want to watch and see someone who's like one step ahead of them. Someone that they can actually connect with, you know, someone that can understand how the person thinks, they relate to them, but that person has achieved one step further than they've gotten, you know, and because of that they can learn from that, they can understand what the person is saying, and they can actually like internalize the advice, and more importantly get the results from the advice. So that principle is what you're gonna leverage to be able to actually take advantage of this opportunity. So basically what you understand is like, if you watch, for example, if you're watching this video right now, you're probably into like personal development because you're watching like an uncut video of me just talking and telling you about like how to improve your life basically. And if that's the case, you probably started going to the gym, possibly, maybe you started making some money online, or you want to start making money online. Like that means that you have achieved something that there are other people out there that are looking to achieve. People out there want to get into like personal development, want to figure out like habits to feel better, you know? People want to figure out how to go to the gym consistently, how to get into better shape, how to get their mindset straight, how to start meditating, how to start making money online. Like even if you don't feel like you've made like hundreds of thousands of dollars, or like you haven't become like the fucking like top best physique in the world, you know? There's still someone who's one step beneath you who wants to learn from you. Which means that you need to take advantage of that opportunity and start documenting your own journey. Even if you haven't made it yet, you can still start documenting and talking about what you're learning and where you're at in life. And you can literally guarantee that you will be able to create a life of freedom, create a life of wealth if you start doing it. This is the only way you can build a life of actually living for a living, because your entire business is based off of you and who you are as a person. It's not some like random model or some like service that you're selling. Like your business is based off of you. When you grow as a person, when you develop, your characteristics, your personality is what people buy into, which makes this so freaking powerful. So how do you take advantage of this? Like, first thing is to remove the belief and thinking that you have to make it before you start recording videos. Look at like Iman Gadzhi, for example. He started making videos when he was literally like dead broke with his, I think it was with his like stepdad, and making no money at all, acne, and like just grinding with business, you know. And now you can see where he's at. And the reason why he has so much authority, why people connect with him and people trust him, is you can see his past versus his current situation. That's why people connect with him, because you can see how shit his life was before in literally like actual videos, and how good his life is now. So the sooner you can start, even if your life is shit right now and you have made absolutely nothing at all, you need to start. The best time to start is literally right now, because that's going to be your leverage you can use later. When you start making your videos, you will get like a small amount of followers, and you can build on that. Maybe you can start selling something, maybe start monetizing the audience and start making some money, and then you keep growing from there. And then eventually you've made it, and then everyone can go back and will see like how shit your life was before, and you have so much more trust. You have a very close-knit audience, and that's how you literally make life-changing money, by leveraging social media. And also, obviously, if you've already made first like $500, $1K per month online, that is also something that a lot of people are aspiring to do. You can literally just start sharing that, and you'll be able to make money from it. And this is the exact stuff we talk about as well inside of my community, inside of my inner circle. We have a tight-knit group of young entrepreneurs, people who are content creators, people who are aspiring to build a life of freedom and doing this stuff on a daily basis. And I basically give you the exact blueprint of how I personally went from literally zero, complete beginner with all this YouTube stuff, content creation, and scaling that to a full-time income, making around 3K per month, doing it in literally 4 months with 700 subscribers, which is what I have right now. And that's literally the step-by-step framework, all the support, all the guidance of exactly like how to start making videos, how to never run out of ideas and things to talk about, how to scale this, how to monetize your audience, and then how to be able to actually scale that so you can live off of it and then scale it from there. So if you're interested in that, click the top link in the description, and I'll be able to basically help you make a lot of money and create a life of freedom for yourself inside of there. So if that's interesting to you, click the link, check it out, and join if you feel like it resonates with you. If not, no worries at all. I'm gonna keep coming with these daily videos every single day. So subscribe to make sure you don't miss out on any of the videos. And I'll see you tomorrow in the next one. Take care. Ciao.